Hi, everybody. I am going to walk you through the procedure for getting a PSR generated in the proposal tool, uploaded and signed in DocuSign, and then stored in the tool again. So we're going to start by going to one of the details tabs on the proposal system for whatever proposal you want to generate the PSR for. So I've chosen this test proposal and I'm on the overview tab, but you can be on any of these tabs in order to generate the PSR. And as you can see, we have Taylor listed as the PI here. So he's going to be the person who's going to be signing the form. So the first thing we're going to do is go to the Generate PSR button and click on that. And that will generate the PDF that we need to get Taylor to sign. Oops, I don't know if I clicked on it. There we go. Okay, so once we're on this page, we go down to the final page on the form. And at the bottom, you can see the signatures and the date. That's where we're going to get Taylor to sign. So I just wanted to show you that. And then we want to download the form. So we're going to go to the download button, click on that, and it's going to ask me where I want to save it. And I'm actually going to go ahead and rename the file now to the file naming convention that we're going to want to use when we upload it back into the tool. So that's PSR, and then underscore the last name of the PI, underscore the funding agency, underscore date, and then we're going to name this signed, just so it's really obvious in the tool when we have it signed that that's the version. I'm going to click save. It's going to save to my desktop. I'm going to say replace. And so that's the first step. Then we open a new browser window, go to docusign.colorado.edu, log in with identity key credentials. And once the page loads, we're going to click on this start button, send an envelope, and upload. Then we're going to navigate to the form that we just saved and double click on that. So for this form, we only have one person who needs to sign, but in general, it's good practice to uncheck this set signing order in case you have multiple people. That way they can sign in tandem and they won't have to wait for it to happen in sequence. So I'm going to type Taylor's name in here and then his email down below. And if I had another recipient, I would just add it right there. But most proposals only have the PI that needs to sign. So if you want to add a message to the person, you can add it here, but DocuSign does prepare the email with a little bit of text. And then I'm going to click next, not send now, because we need to place the signature fields. So we're going to scroll down to the very end of the document that I was showing you before. We can see up here that we're dealing with Taylor. If we had multiple recipients, they would appear in this drop-down box. But we only have the one, so we're going to leave it on Taylor, and we're going to put the signature box there. And then the only other one we need for the PSR form is this date signed, which we're going to put here. And then once that's done, we're ready. So we can just click on send. And at that point, DocuSign will send a message to Taylor asking him to please sign this document. So I did this before the video, so Taylor has already signed this. It lets you know as the person who sends the envelope that he has viewed it and then that he has completed it. So we're going to go here and we're going to click on View Completed Document. And then we're going to click on Download. Okay, and that is looking good. It looks like the application, the DocuSign application, changed the name a little bit. So in order to get it ready for the tool in the proper naming convention, we're going to go in there and rename the file to what we wanted it to be. And that's in my downloads folder now. So once I go back to the tool, I can then go to add notes, file upload, downloads, and there's my file. And I'm just going to type in signed version of PSR, and then I'm going to hit save. And it says proposal changes saved up there. And then you can see in the notes here, if we open this version and we scroll down, it is indeed the signed version that is now saved over here in the notes. So that's how you do it. And feel free to reach out to CIRES IT if you have any questions.